Proverbs 7. My child, devote yourself to my words and store up my commands inside yourself. Keep my commands so that you may live and obey my instruction as your most prized possession. Okay, so again, Proverbs starting out with the listen to my instruction, keep my commands so that you may live, obey my instructions. But here we have a new thought, most prized possession. So we keep having new levels that are added to here. Okay, so the phrase refers to the pupil of the eye, perhaps by the idiom, the little man in the eye. The term ishan, pupil, refers to the diminutive form ish, man. The saying might have arisen because the pupil will make a small reflection of the person looking into another one's eye. Okay, that's interesting. The pupil of the eye has the idea of something precious that would be guarded zealously. You should be saying zealously, but yes, guarding it jealously. Okay, so this is your most prized possession, and I think that's a good translation. You're guarding it. It's the pupil of your eye. Or the apple of your eye would be a modern one. Bind them on your forearm. Write them on the tablet of your heart. Oh, again, it sounds like we're going to the Shema here. Bind them on your forearms. Write them on the tablet of your heart. Say to wisdom, you are my sister, and call understanding a close relative. Wisdom and understanding, you're the best, so that they may keep you from the adulterous woman. So now you have your sister and a close relative, like and understanding, and they're going to be your wing sisters to keep you from, no, you can't come in. So they're like your bodyguard, like, no. Like, just think about it for a minute, the way that a wingman is trying to draw women into you, but when you go out with women, often they are to guard you and keep the riffraff away. So you have got your close relative and your sister who are there to guard you from the riffraff that is coming to keep you from the adulterous woman, the loose woman who flatter you with her words, sibling and cousin. Yes. Exactly. They're guarding you. They're watching out for you. For at the window of my house, through the window lattice, I looked out, and I saw among the naive, I discerned among the youths a young man who lacked sense. So I've watched this happen, friends. I've watched it happen. I was watching outside. I was people watching, and I was seeing those, and that naive person over there who had no sense whatsoever, no common sense. I watched this happen. He was passing by the street near her corner. Remember, we had another one that said, don't go where she is. He knows where the corner is. He's so dumb. He doesn't stay away. So we had the one was in the positive before. Now we're having the negative story telling us what happened. Making his way along the road to her house in the twilight, the evening, in the dark of night. Suddenly, a woman came out to meet him. Really? Really? You're going past her house in the middle of the night where she lives in the darkness of night, and suddenly the woman comes out to meet. Okay. She was dressed like a prostitute and with secret intent. If she's dressed like a prostitute, I'm sorry, it's not secret intent. It's obvious, but look at how the story is being told. It was secret. He had no clue what her intent was. Kept secret of heart. Yes, really of heart. Okay, so he's playing it like he's laying it out for the person that's naive. If you know where the prostitute lives and you know where where she's at, and you're going by at night and suddenly she comes out dressed as a prostitute in the middle of the night while you're walking by, you're like, oh, wow, like you live here? Well, and what do you want? She is loud and rebellious. She does not remain at home. At one time outside, at another in the wide plazas, and by every corner she lies in wait. So, the viciousness of who she is when you are in her trap is she is everywhere. She is looking for you. You cannot escape. So she grabbed him and kissed him, and with a bold expression she said to him, I have meat from my peace offering at home. Today I have fulfilled my vows. That is why I came to meet you. I looked for you. I have found you. I have spread my bed with elegant coverings, with richly covered fabrics from Egypt. I have perfumed my bed with myrrh, aloes, and cinnamon. Come, let's drink deeply of love-making until morning. Let's delight ourselves with love's pleasure, for my husband is not at home. He has gone on a journey of some distance. He has taken a bag of money with him, and he will not return until the end of the month. So, look at how this is coming across, like the deception that you're being sucked into. She comes out, she gives you a kiss, she's all dressed, ready to go. I have meat from my peace offering, so I have fulfilled my vows. The vows that, let me see, didn't put anything on the vows. Okay. The peace offerings are with me. The peace offerings refer to the meat left over from the votive offering made in the sanctuary. Apparently, the sacrificial worship meant little to this woman spiritually. By expressing that she has peace offering, she could be saying that she has fresh meat from a meal at home, or she was ceremonially clean, perhaps after her period. At any rate, it is probably a ruse for winning a customer. Yeah, at any rate, it's probably a ruse. Yeah, so fulfilling the vows there. What are the vows of? It doesn't matter, but she's brought the offering on behalf. So whatever her obligations to God are, she's fulfilled the obligations to God, and now she's going to do whatever she wants. So she's come looking for you. She spread her bed with elegance coverings, fabrics from Egypt, like even back then, the Egyptian cotton. I've perfumed my bed, so I've made everything ready. It's elegant. It's going to be good. Come and let's make love till morning. We'll delight in all of those pleasures. And don't worry about my husband. He's gone on a long distance journey and he's taken a lot of money. He's not going to return until the end of the month. So he's gone. No one will know. She turned him aside with her persuasion, and with her smooth talk, she was enticing him along. Suddenly he was going after her. Like an ox that goes to the slaughter, like a stag prancing into the trapper's snare. I love how this is like, he's naive. He fell for it. He's being suckered in, and now he's going along to his death. Till the arrow pierces his liver, like a bird hurrying into a trap, and he does not know that it will cost him his life. Welcome in, Christopher. You're doing fine. You got a question? Someone would think that the men should pay for everything while others say it invalidates its individual. So which is right? Should a man always pay for the woman's expense or not? I don't know that there's a once for all standard there of it. I would say that I'm not dating. I don't know fully the extent of. So now, sons, listen to me and pay attention to the words I speak. Do not let your heart turn aside to her ways. Do not wander into her paths, for she has brought down many fatally wounded, and all those she has slain are many. Her house is the way to the grave, going down to the chambers of death. So you think you're going to her chambers for what's going to happen in the chambers. Those are chambers of death. So going after and chasing after the prostitute of the adulterous woman who's going to lead you astray, giving you things that are not yours, inviting you to things you ought not have, taking you down a way that seems enticing and fun. Stay away. Don't do it. Wouldn't be prudent. Don't fall for it. And I don't think this is a singular one woman and she's done this to all. It is that kind of woman has brought down many a man. That kind of woman has brought down many a man. And we can reverse that today. We can reverse that today as well. Many a man has done that to women also, brought them down to destruction and shame. Maybe not death, as it would have been in the past, but certainly going to bring about your demise. And so we've had several passages that are talking about that. 5, 6, and 7 all have things that are addressing the adulterous woman.